Hey, what's up everyone? Today I'm going to walk you through how to create responsive navbar in Bootstrap, and we'll also see different kind of stuff we can put in our navbar. So let's create the navbar using Bootstrap. Here we can see that we have a jumbotron in that container, and I'm displaying a h1 tag, welcome to Bootstrap. And after that I'll show how to create a responsive navbar using Bootstrap. So in this pan, let's get started with navbar using Bootstrap. So this is the jumbotron, and here I'm gonna add a navbar part in our header. In the header tag, as you can see, I have also included the comment there, navbar part. So let's go and create a div tag for the navbar part, navbar inverse. I'm taking this navbar inverse because I want this navbar to be in black color, and also I want this navbar to be fixed at the top of the page. Okay, let's dig deeper in the navbar section, and let's create a container inside this navbar div container, a simple container, and let's create another div, and let's give the class name as navbar header, and navbar header is for the heading of the navbar. Under this navbar header, I'm going to create an anchor tag. href will be a default hashtag, this one, and this class should be the navbar brand. If you want to give your company brand logo, you could give using this anchor tag, and using this navbar brand class you can give your company logo or your company name. In my case, I'm giving Epicop, as my channel name is Epicop. So this is the navbar header in which we have created a navbar brand called Epicop. Before this anchor tag, I'll create a button, and I'll give the class of the button as navbar toggle. As this navbar is responsive, we are going to create a responsive navbar. We should give the navbar toggle class, and the type of the button should be the button, and data toggle should be collapse, and the data target should be the targeted navbar, and give here navbar. I'll create this data target ID in the later part of this video. I'll show you. So we are done with the button tag. This is the collapse button in the mobile view, which we can see later. Under this container, I'm also going to create another div tag called collapse navbar collapse, and inside this collapsible navbar I'm going to create a button tag or a simple element. Let's take as UL, our unordered list. Let's give the class as navbar nav. Inside this UL unordered list, I am going to take some list items, and also I want to give this list item class as active. Let's give the name as or you can say home. Copy this link, paste it down here. Let's copy it again, paste it. And one thing I am forgetting here to include is inside this button tag I have to specify the span tag, which is for icon bar SR only. Let's close this span tag, copy this span tag, paste it down here 3 times. So this is the navbar. So let's run this application in the browser. Let's preview this, how it looks. Yeah, it looks good. Let's take this span tag in the center in the jumbotron, copy this class text center. Using this text center class you can make the text in the center of the page. Let's change this to H3. Copy this, paste at the end of the span tag, change this span tag to H3 tag for now. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Let's change these names also, about us, and let's take this name as who we are. I'm taking this as a dummy content. You can take according to your wish. Contact. Change this and refresh the browser. As you can see, I have included the class active to all the list items, which is not necessary here. Only give the active class to one list item. Defaultly it will take save it and refresh the browser. You can see here active. Our first list item is active, so it is showing in a dark black color. So let's minimize the browser. You can see here our navbar is now ready. So this is all about the navbar using Bootstrap. You can also include the form down here. Let's take form and role as search, and the class should be the navbar form. And let's take a div inside this form and give the class of that div as a form group. Inside this form group I'm gonna take an input tag here. Let's do it again. Tab placeholder for this input tag should be the search. Save this. I have closed that tab called navbar. Down here, form group, yeah, save it and run. You can see here we have included the search form in the navbar. So if you want to change the color of the navbar to the default one, so you have to change this class name to default. You can see here it is showing in a white color instead of black. If you are using inverse class, then you can see the navbar color will be black. So, and I also want to include a search button inside this form under the navbar. So what we have to do is, inside this form group, take a button tag and give the class name as button primary. This is one of the class of buttons. Search. Let's give the name of the button as search. You can see here it is showing that the form is along with the button. So this is all about the navbar, which you can create in Bootstrap, and this is the responsive navbar. Hope you like this video, and thanks for watching this video.